Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, April 11th, 2020, and today we are going to go through a workout slash wellness video and also some of the upcoming event. We're going to update on some of the upcoming events that we have with the cadet program. So the first thing we're going to cover is the workout itself. This is a low plank workout. So the goal of this workout is to do 10 minutes in the low plank. So 10-minute plank hold, low plank hold for 10 minutes. And obviously you cannot do that for 10 minutes straight. Some people may, but that's not the point of this workout. So you can break it down any way you wish. I am gonna break it down in 10 1-minute plank holds. And in between each set of my 1-minute low plank holds, I'm gonna do burpees and squats. So everybody, for this workout, you have to do a 10-minute low plank, 50 burpees, and 100 squats. So if I break that up into my 10 segments, that's going to be doing my 1-minute low plank, 10 air squats, and then 5 burpees, and then I'm going to take a quick rest in between my sets and then continue. And I'm going to be using a timer on the iPad. Let me get this thing set up. So I already have the 10-minute timer set. So once you get in the low plank and get ready to start, you press start and it's going to count down. So you're going to hold the plank as long as you can. For example, I'm going to hold mine for 10 minutes. I'm not for 10 minutes, for 1 minute, and I'm going to pause it. Then I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my squats, and then I'm going to do my burpees. And if I'm ready to get right back into the set, great. If not, take a quick sip of water, take a quick break. I wouldn't recommend taking more than a 30-second break. Get down in a low plank and resume the timer. Now, some of you might only do 30 seconds at a time, and that's fine. If you choose to do that, just make sure that you want to space out your squats and your burpees. So maybe you only do 7 or 8 squats and then a couple burpees. Just as long as you get to that 100 squats and 50 burpees. And some of you might be able to hold the plank for 2 minutes. That's great if you guys can do that. And then you would just do obviously you'd have to do more squats and more burpees in between your sets to make sure you hit that those marks. It doesn't have to be exact every time. For example, like I said, or for example, I might do a minute hold the first time. My next set might be a minute and a half. I'm just gonna space it out as long as I hit that. Okay, guys, we are back from the workout. I had to give myself about 5 minutes to recover. I was a little bit out of breath. Still am a little bit from that workout. I'm sure you are as well. Super challenging workout there, total body. Quick debrief of the work that I did. Same one you did, but I broke it down different. You saw my first demo set, which was I did the 1-minute low plank hold. I did my 10 I did my 10 air squats, 5 burpees. My next couple sets of that were the same, where I did the 1-minute low plank. And I think my set 4 or 5, I started going a little bit longer with the low plank, like a minute 15. I think one of my sets was about a minute 30, but I still got my my 100 squats and my 50 burpees in with the 10-minute low plank. So super beneficial, super great workout. I'm sure you'll feel that tomorrow. So now what we're going to talk about is a wellness portion of this video. So wellness meaning kind of keeping our mind in a good place, kind of getting in a routine. Even though I think you guys are on spring break, even when school is in session, you have the virtual classes and you have a lot of time on your hands. So getting into a routine is basically finding things to do throughout the day, whether it be a workout like for today, getting outside, doing a run, walking, hobbies, whether it like for myself, building a Star Wars 1,500 piece Lego set with my son, which took about 3 days. Those are little things that we can plan throughout the day to kind of make the days go by faster, because the best way to get through this, the times we're in, is just take it day by day and plan some things. So for example, for myself this morning, even last night, when I went to bed last night, I already knew I was gonna wake up at 5:30, have some breakfast, and then do a workout like I do every morning, pretty much every morning. You got to have your time off. But so I woke up, had my breakfast, and about 7:15 this morning, I believe about 7:15, I started the video today, and I did my workout, which is pretty typical for myself on a non-working day. And then after that, I'm just gonna have a little bit of breakfast, and then like I said, today's gonna be a nice day outside, and just enjoy the sun. Getting some sun after like the last 5 days be raining will be very beneficial for everybody. So I highly recommend getting outside and just enjoying the sun a little bit. And so that's the wellness, is basically get into a routine, whatever fits for yourself. And then fitness being part of that will be very beneficial. So it just makes you feel better, makes you feel accomplished. And for myself, I always get my workouts done in the morning, because what tends to happen, the day starts happening, even though we have a lot of time on our hand, we still make excuses why we can't do the workout. So I do mine early in the morning, and then have the rest of the day to kind of do whatever we have planned. And some of you have asked about doing 2 workouts in a day. So probably later on today, it's because the weather's so nice, I'm going to go probably for 2 to 3 mile run, depending on how I feel. On the distance, I'm for sure going to run. I just don't know how long. And it could be an easy run and just enjoy the weather outside and then come back. So that's the wellness, is just basically get into a routine. Now I'm going to give a little status update on some of the events we have coming up. So many of you gave in your names to your squad leaders regarding the Spartan/Student Run LA. I've got no additional names since we announced the Spartan last week. So once again, the Spartan is in October 24th and 25th. It's a 14-mile Spartan race, and it's not too late to sign up. So just give your squad leader your name, and we'll get it in the notes. But make sure that you log on to or get an account with the Strava, so you can start logging your runs, and I'll get into that in a second. So it's not too late for Student Run LA as well. Go ahead and get signed up for that. Put your name in. It's not too late. Just start running. Just start running now, because once again, we're making selections for Student Run LA in beginning of August, and selections for the Spartan is the beginning of July. And get your names to your squad leaders. So regarding, we're going to talk about the Strava now. So Strava, many of you, due to the weather or just not being allowed to go outside, and I totally understand that due to the situation, some of you might not be comfortable going for a walk or a run outside, and that's fine. There are ways to log at-home workouts like the one that you did today on Strava, and I'm gonna we put together a demonstration video, and please look at that now, and it's gonna tell you how to manually input your data onto the Strava app, and we're gonna totally look at this just as we do all the. Okay, what we're gonna do now is show you how to manually input your activity onto your Strava app. So what you do is open up your Strava app. In the upper left-hand corner of your profile or your home page, you'll see the plus sign. You're going to hit the plus sign. 3 icons will come up. You're going to hit manual activity, and this will pop up. It defaults to run, so you can input different. Say you did a run where maybe you didn't record, you want to manually input it, you'll do it here. But for example, I'm going to show you how to manually input a workout you did it at your house. You go to here, you'll scroll down to all the pop-ups, and you go to workout. Workout, okay. Time, so you worked out for 30 minutes. And it could be, 25, whatever, however you worked out. In this case, it's gonna be 30 minutes. You'll put okay. If you did a manual run or something like that, you put miles. But just for an at-home workout, you just put everything will be 0 miles, 0 miles distance, and 0 speed, obviously. In the title of the activity, you can just put. You don't have to put exactly what you did, like jumping jacks. You can just put at home workout. You can put upper body, for example. Just make it not too long. And once you're done, you can add a photo to the activity if you like, but keep it simple. In this case, we're just going to do this. And then when you're done, you put save activity. And what that's is going to upload, and then when it pops up, just like it would for a run, it would tell you where you went. It would say at home workout.
upper body right there. And that's it, simple as that.
Tutorial on how to manually input your data. So everything you do, whether an outdoor run's obviously going to record, and I still recommend you do those if you can. But if not, if you're at home and just have for the weather being what it has been the last few days, you can only do at-home workouts. Make sure you log those because we look at all those, and we really appreciate all the people. I think we have 31 of you signed up with the Strava app, and it's definitely becoming clear. As you can see, if you log on to the group, you can see a leaderboard. And as of right now, today is Saturday, I believe that we have 81 miles as a group for the week. Let's try to make a goal to get to 100 for this week. The week ends tomorrow, which is Sunday. Let's see if we can get to 100. I mean, I'm going to do my 3 today. I'm sure my partner is going to do hers. And if we get a few more people to go out, by Sunday, we'll have our 100 miles. And I'll check that Monday. One thing I can tell you is we check the Strava every day. We can see who's running, and I really appreciate those who are doing it. You're just bettering yourself. And then when it comes to selection time, you guys are, already way ahead of the curve. But on that note, it's not too late to sign up. So the last thing I want to announce is every Memorial Day, which this year I believe it's May 25th, we typically work the Greek Festival. But prior to that, we do what's called the Murph Challenge. And that's a fitness challenge that we typically do at a local CrossFit gym, where we go to the gym with about 15 to 20 cadets, and we do the Murph Challenge. We've been doing this annually the last 5 years, and it's super, super fun. We normally do it as a group. Based on the situation this year, it's highly likely that we're not going to be able to do it as a group this year. Maybe, not for sure canceled, but I want you to talk to your cadets that have done this. Many of the cadets that are still in this post have done it. And what it is the Murph Challenge is a 1 mile run. Then you come back from the 1 mile run, you do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and then 300 squats. And then you finish the workout with another mile run. And the goal is to get that done in 60 seconds or less. And not 60 seconds, 60 minutes or less. That's the goal to get it done. And typically it takes myself about 40 to 45 minutes to get it done, depending. And you can break up the workout in different segments and modify certain exercises. And in a later video, after I see who's signing up, I'll get another video out, particularly just for the Murph Challenge, in detail how we're going to do that. So what we're going to do this year is we're going to virtually do it if we're not together as a post. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the signups, and based on the signups, I'm going to get t-shirts made just like we do every year, and I'm going to find a way to get those to you. So on Memorial Day, you have a nice t-shirt to go out and do your Murph Challenge at your own home. So please, if you're interested in the Murph Challenge, which is May 25th, whether it's virtually, which it looks like it's going to be, or it's in person, get your names to your squad leaders immediately so I know how many people are interested in doing this. If we get 30 to 40 people, great. I'll have 30 to 40 t-shirts made and get those to you. Just a way to kind of stay connected with everything at the post level. So I'm looking at my notes here. I think that's everything. This was just a quick workout video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And probably Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, we'll be putting out another this program update video. I want you guys to stay safe, and we hope to see you very soon. Once again, we are gonna be together as a post, hopefully sooner than later. And we miss you guys, and we will see you soon. See ya.